Good morning. Good morning, and please be seated. This is the occasion of the oath-taking ceremony of the School of Healthcare Sciences in the Faculty of Health Sciences at the University of Pretoria. My name is Emmanuel Matsebatlela, and I'll be the program director for this event. I must say, as I was walking in, I saw beauty all over the place. People are dressed to the nines. And of course, they've achieved to be here. And I think for that, let's give our graduates a round of applause, please. I would like to acknowledge the Dean of Faculty of Health Sciences, Professor Tian Dijaga, the Head of School of Healthcare Sciences, Dr. Mabel Kekana, the heads of departments of the 5 departments in the School of Healthcare Sciences. The School of Healthcare Sciences is comprised of 5 departments. The Department of Physiotherapy, which is led by Professor Joyce Mutabeng. The Department of Occupational Therapy, which is led by Professor Kitty Ace. The Department of Human Nutrition, which is led by Dr. Hita Lehodi. The Department of Nursing, which is led by Professor Shelley Mowa. Yes, I think I've read all the, the Department of Radiography, which is also led by Dr. Mabel Kekana. Dr. Mabel Kekana is also the head of School of Healthcare Sciences. I would also like to acknowledge our guest speaker for today, Ms. Pearl Ntsehi. Most importantly, I would like to welcome your families, your parents, your guardians, your sponsors, and yourselves, the main guests. Oath-taking is about empathy. It is about professionalism. It is about care. As healthcare professionals, you sit in a privileged position to see your patients in their most vulnerable states. They divulge their greatest fears, their insecurities, their secrets, even the darkest secrets. They trust that you will treat their situation and their information with utmost confidentiality. It is not an opportunity to post on social media about your patient's plights to get more followers or be more popular. Oath-taking is a pledge to serve the people. It is not the pledge to serve your own self-interest, or a pledge to amass wealth, or a pledge to be more popular and gain status. It is a pledge to serve with integrity. On this note, I would like to perhaps ask our Dean of Faculty. We're supposed to have our Deputy Dean for Teaching and Learning, Professor Vanessa Steenkamp, and I suspect she might have been held up. So I'm going to respectfully hijack our Dean of Faculty to say really a word or two of welcome. Professor Tian Dijaga.
Thank you, Program Director. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, members of the Faculty Executive, Chairperson of School, Dr. Mabel Kekana, representatives of Gauteng Department of Health, heads of departments, staff, directors, parents, family members, sponsors, graduates, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this School of Healthcare Sciences declaration ceremony for the class of 2023. A special word of welcome to the family members and loved ones who have taken the time to join us today. I know some of you have traveled long distances. Welcome to the University of Pretoria. Our faculty is honored to witness this occasion and to host you today. Today marks a significant milestone in your journey, a journey that's been defined by dedication, perseverance, and an unwavering commitment to the pursuit of knowledge and healing. As you are about to step into your health sciences careers, ready to take the oath that symbolizes your dedication to well-being of others, I am filled with a profound sense of pride and optimism for the future. In choosing the path that you've taken in your respective healthcare sciences discipline, you've chosen a noble calling. You are the new care providers for South Africa, something much needed in our country, and especially in rural settings, where hopefully some of you will be working and serving society. It is a calling that requires not only intellect and skill, but also empathy, compassion, and a profound understanding of the human condition. You are not just becoming healthcare science professionals, you are becoming guardians of health, advocates for those in need, and beacons of hope for those facing the darkness of illness. As we bid farewell to 2023, it is important for us to acknowledge the contribution, hard work, and commitment that our staff has made towards helps us realize our goal of equipping our students with the necessary skills to become #life changers. So, graduandi, what you have learned while studying here at UP puts you at the forefront of your discipline and at the frontiers of practice. Your skills are increasingly and critically needed in our own society and across the continent. Please make a difference. Young graduates, I hope you will embrace this moment, acknowledge those that traveled this journey with you, celebrate with your loved ones, but do not forget the commitment you made towards changing and impacting the society by improving lives of many. A new journey awaits you, so enjoy your life's new chapter. Congratulations to you all on your success and good luck with your future endeavors. I've got some final words for you. Remember, you are in charge of your happiness. I'm going to repeat that. Remember, you are in charge of your happiness. Smile. You don't own all the problems in the world. And remember, behind every fine doctor, there is always a nurse or another healthcare provider. Otherwise, they would just be doctors and not fine doctors. And remember, you are making the world a better place, one life at a time. I hope you will enjoy the festive season, and please be kind to yourselves. Congratulations.
Thank you, Professor Dijaga. As Professor Dijaga said, you are a beacon of hope to your patients. You're not just a machine that is just there to disperse some pills, to put people on a machine for rehabilitation, or to put them in a machine to take x-rays. You are not a machine. You are a healthcare provider. When the patients look at you, you must beam with hope. You must show that healing starts with you, the way your attitude towards them, the way you talk to them, the way you treat them. That is where healing starts. It doesn't start with the machine. Thank you, Professor Dijaga. Can you give him a round of applause again, please? We are now moving on with our program, and the next speaker is really multi-talented. She wears different caps. She, well, is a legal eagle in some ways. She has a BCom law honors, and a Bachelor of Laws, LLB. She was the first female black president at her university. She also, in 2020, was the first princess for Miss Mamelodi Sundowns. In 2022, she was the top 10 finalist in Miss South Africa. And that is not all. She founded a non-profit organization which foregrounds the youth. You know, she originally comes from Mamelodi. And the organization is called Project 31, and is aimed at giving hope to the youth and showing them that the future, the possibilities, the opportunities are limitless. Please join me in welcoming our guest speaker, Ms. Pearl Ntehi.
Good morning, graduates, families, and educators. From the onset, I want to say with everything in me, congratulations. Congratulations to you and to everybody that has walked this journey alongside you. Congratulations for getting to this remarkable destination. Can we take a moment to actually applaud yourselves for getting here? I'm honored to have the opportunity to deliver this address today. I'm honored to be part of a journey that will bring you hope, joyful memories for the years to come. There's so many graduates in this room that represent diverse backgrounds, hailing from different provinces and presenting a unique idea of what hope can be. I don't know your journey to this point, but I know that one thing about journeys is that they're beautiful and they're difficult. I remember my first day entering the gates of varsity. I remember during my first introduction to law class, and I was just like, surely I can give advice after this, only for my lecturer to say, and don't think you can give legal advice to anyone. Wait for admission. There were so many moments where I didn't know what was happening in question 1, so I'll go to question 2, only for question 2 to refer to question 1. But my journey to my first degree did not start in university. It started years before school. I would say that my journey started at the corner of Simon van Merton Drive and Rosso Street in Willows, Pretoria. This was the McDonald's where I started working at the age of 15. What I thought would be me being responsible was actually aligning me to my greater responsibilities and blessings. I met a good Samaritan, and we had a conversation, and he was trying to understand, what is a 15-year-old doing in a McDonald's? We had a conversation, and it turns out that he was the owner of McDonald's, and through our conversation, he funded me for my tertiary education. the full of young life pearl. Oh. She was saying that she is going to do BCom law, then LLB, and then possibly be the minister of something. He looked at me and chuckled. And he said that I was only 15 and I have a long road ahead of me. What stuck with me with that conversation is how optimistic he was and how in touch with reality he was. I gave my mom a bit of a speech of what went down. We went to go see him, and after our meeting with him, he said, "You know there's a possibility of you changing your mind, and it's okay." And I stubbornly shrugged and I said, "Listen, I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna get there." Not knowing that in second year, I opted to want to do HR. So because I did BCom law, I was like, oh, surely I can do HR because it's easier, and when I do HR, I'll probably be affiliated to student organization, apologies, a student organization, and then I'll be the Minister of Labor. That's my new plan. I feel that's like my new plan. But turns out, fate will have it that I stuck to my original plan. I stand here, a 3-time graduate, in hopes to complete my academic journey, just as some of you as a doctor in law. So I touch on these aspects of my life and my journey to show that all these years, and this is a moment that actually started from when you were born. This journey started when you were born. It's a culmination of all your dreams and hard work, all the blessings, the failures, the challenges, and leading to this success. Maybe part of your journey looked like battling with your parents about the field you want to study. Maybe it looked like struggling with depression and anxiety. Maybe it looked like not knowing if you would complete your studies because of financial difficulties or simply not believing in yourself. But look at you. In the words of Nelson Mandela, it always seems impossible until it's done. Therefore, we have to celebrate this moment. I believe we're not taught to celebrate our accomplishments and tell ourselves that well done. We live in a fast-paced life where we're always chasing after the next goal, that we don't sit down and reflect. We need to learn to celebrate ourselves. We need to learn to practice gratitude. Gratitude helps us make sense of our past, brings peace for today, and creates a vision for tomorrow. When we celebrate our accomplishments, take time to reflect. Lastly, learning to celebrate our accomplishments teaches us to become our own cheerleaders. In the real world, where you'll be reporting to somebody, and hopefully people will be reporting to you at some stage, they won't tell you, well done. They won't give you a pat on the back. You will feel like you've been shortchanged. But if you develop that inner, yes, girl, or I did it, and you regularly pat yourself on the back, you wouldn't need external validation. Class of 2023, I wish you all the best in your journey ahead. If you have doubt in your potential and your worth, remember this moment. Congratulations.
Thank you, Ms. Pearl Ntsehi. Learn to celebrate yourselves, she says. Blow your own vuvuzela, blow your own trumpets. Of course, don't be too noisy, but you just, don't be shy to promote yourself and celebrate your achievements. Thank you, Ms. Pearl Ntsehi. I'll give a few moments to the Deputy Dean for Teaching and Learning, Professor Vanessa Steenkamp, to say very few words of encouragement to our graduates. Professor Steenkamp.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty, proud families and friends, and most importantly, the finalists of the Faculty of Healthcare Sciences. Today marks a joyous celebration, a culmination of hard work, dedication, and the remarkable achievements of the outstanding students within the faculty. As we stand here to extend our heartfelt congratulations, we honor not only academic accomplishments, but also the passion and commitment that each student has brought to the noble field of healthcare. To the students, I offer my warmest congratulations. Your journey through the demanding terrain of healthcare education has been marked by late nights of study, clinical experiences, and a steadfast dedication to mastering the intricate facets of your chosen disciplines. Today, as you stand on the threshold of your professional careers, you carry with you not just knowledge, but a profound sense of responsibility. To care for the well-being of others and to contribute meaningfully to the field of healthcare. Your resilience, compassion, and commitment have set you apart. Each clinical session, research project, and classroom interaction has been a stepping stone toward your growth as future healthcare professionals. The challenges you faced have not only honed your skills, but have also instilled in you a deep understanding of the impact you can have on individuals and communities. To the families and friends gathered here, your support has been an invaluable source of strength for these students. Today, you share in their triumph, and your encouragement will continue to be a guiding light as they embark on the rest of the phase, or the next phase, of their journey. As we celebrate the achievements of these students, let us also acknowledge the dedicated faculty and staff who have played a crucial role in shaping their educational experiences. The mentorship, guidance, and inspiration provided by the faculty have been instrumental in nurturing the talents and aspirations of these graduates. Let this moment be a reflection of your dedication, hard work, and the incredible journey you have undertaken. The oath you are about to take is not a mere formality. It is a solemn pledge to uphold the highest standards of ethics, compassion, and professionalism in the practice of healthcare sciences. Rooted in the timeless principles of the healing arts, it signifies your commitment to do no harm, to approach your practice with integrity, and contribute to the betterment of health of individuals and communities. As you embark on this noble journey, remember the impact you have and can have on people's lives. Every person you treat, every preventive measure you take, and every comforting word you offer contributes to the overall health and confidence of your patients. Congratulations, students of the Faculty of Health of the School of Healthcare Sciences. The future of healthcare is brighter because of your commitment to excellence and compassion for others. Well done.
Thank you, Professor Steenkamp. You will have noticed from her speech that she emphasizes the important aspects of oath-taking, the professionalism, the empathy, care, and the attitude that you have. It is not many faculties or schools that have oath-taking. Many just have graduation ceremonies. There's a reason why you have a dedicated day for oath-taking. It must mean something. It is so important that it has been dedicated for you to come and take your oath to say that you will give that ethical, professional care to your patients. And I would like you to echo the words of our Dean and our Deputy Dean to take this very seriously. We are now moving on to oath taking, reading the oath. We will start with the Department of Dietetics and Human Nutrition, and Dr. Hitha Lehodi will lead the proceedings. Dr. Lehodi.
Thank you, Chairperson. I would like to acknowledge the Dean of the Faculty of Health Sciences, the Dean of Teaching and Learning, the heads of the department, acknowledge the parents, and acknowledge our graduates. I would like to invite the students of the Department of Human Nutrition to please stand where you are for the reading of the oath. This is your day. Please stand with confidence. All right, great. So what we are going to do together, we're going to read out the oath together, right? We're going to do it nice and slow, because this is the only time you get to do this in public, probably. Are you ready? Okay, let's start. As a graduate of the are you reading? Okay, let's go. It's yours, not mine. Let's go. As a graduate of the University of Pretoria, I solemnly pledge to fulfill to the best of my ability and knowledge this covenant. I shall serve humanity by promoting and maintaining nutritional well-being. I shall apply dietetic measures for the health and well-being of all those entrusted to my care. I shall refrain from harmful and prejudiced practice. I shall not permit considerations of age, disease or disability, creed, ethnic origin, gender, nationality, political affiliation, race, sexual orientation, social standing, or any other factor to interfere with my duty to my patient. I shall respect the autonomy of my patients by gaining their informed consent for applying appropriate nutrition care. I shall not divulge confidential information obtained in my professional capacity. I shall respect the scientific gains of those dietitians in whose steps I walk, and adhere to sound practice in evidence-based nutrition and dietetics. I shall uphold the Health Professionals Council of South Africa Code of Conduct and the Code of Ethics for the profession of dietetics in South Africa. I pledge to fulfill this covenant solemnly, freely, and upon my honor. Thank you. You may be seated.
Thank you, Dr. Lehodi. I'll now call upon the head of the Department of Nursing, Professor Shelley Moore. Professor Moore.
Good morning, everyone. Honorable Dean, Honorable Dr. Prof. Steenkamp, parents, and class of 2023. I'm here to read with you the pledge of service, but before doing that, I'll start by lighting of our lamp as nurses. Okay. And I will invite Dr. Duplessis to tell the people, all the witnesses, what is the meaning of this lamp, and then we'll take our nurses' pledge. They can stand.
Good morning, everyone. Dean of the Faculty of Health Science, Prof. Tian De Jager, Deputy Dean Vanessa Steenkamp, all head of departments, our head of school, Dr. Kekana, our distinguished guest speaker, Master of Ceremony, Dr. Emmanuel, Head of Marketing, the team, and Mariana Kotze, faculty of our faculty manager in absentia, Mrs. Karen Dupree, family members, students, and their significant others, all protocol observed. The meaning of the lamp. The lamp in your hand is the symbol of those who keep vigil over the sick. It is the symbol of the nursing profession, that those who nurse should be light unto others. It indicates that you are prepared to develop your profession to practice in the light of sciences which are building blocks of medical and nursing science. It confirms that you are prepared to carry out your professional acts in accordance with the legal and ethical codes of profession, and that you are prepared to care for another in his uniqueness with knowledge and compassion. It is a symbol that indicates that you are prepared to be the following for those who need your help: the eyes of the blind who are sick, the power of movement for those who cannot move, the hands of those who do not have the strength to care for themselves, the comforter of those who are sick, the nourisher of those who cannot eat, the one who has the ward of the hazards threatening the sick, the protector of those who are helpless and those who are vulnerable, the mind of those who are unconscious, the intermediary between the doctor, other members of health team, and the patient, the advocate to those who have health problems. It confirms that you are a professional nurse, are prepared to submit to the discipline of your profession. It serves as a proof that you are prepared to serve as a role model of your profession. I give you a reveal of nursing. Let the oil of knowledge, of love, always ensure that your lamp burns brightly. I thank thee.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for outlining the meaning of this lamp to us. Now I invite you all to come to stand up the nursing department and whoever is a nurse in the audience so that we can say our pledge of service. Okay, you will repeat, you will go on with me. We are not going to repeat after me. As I say it, we have all our papers, everyone. So I solemnly pledge myself to the service of and will endure consciousness and with dignity. I will maintain by all means in my power the honor and the noble traditions of my profession. The total health of my patient will be my first consideration. I will hold in confidence all personal matters to my knowledge. I will not permit considerations of religion, nationality, race, or social standing to intervene between my duty and my patient. I will maintain the utmost respect for human life. I make these promises solemnly, freely, and upon my honor. Thank you so much for presiding them.
Thank you, Professor Moore. I could not help but notice the uniformity of the dress of the nursing science students. In fact, some of the male students are wearing their tux. Wonderful. I would now call upon the head of the Department of Occupational Therapy, Professor Kitty Ace.
All protocol observed. So can I please ask that the occupational therapy students stand up for their oath? I hereby declare that I will be loyal to my profession and endeavor to promote the welfare thereof. I will not keep any treatment secret which I believe could benefit my clients. I will not divulge any confidential information relating to my clients. I will strive to achieve and continually maintain high standards of competence in my profession. The human dignity of my clients and colleagues will determine my professional behavior. The welfare of my client will be my most concern. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Ace. I will now call upon the head of the Department of Physiotherapy, Professor Joyce Muthabeng.
Thank you, Program Director, and all protocol observed. May the gorgeous physiotherapy class stand up. We are going to do it slightly differently, so I will read a line and you will say it loud and clear after me. Upon receiving my degree in physiotherapy at the University of Pretoria, and upon my entry into the physiotherapy profession, I solemnly declare to dedicate my life to the service of humanity, have the highest respect for human life, maintain to the best of my ability the honor and noble traditions of the physio profession. Practice my profession conscientiously and with dignity. Treat my colleagues with the necessary esteem. Divulge no confidential information about my patients. Continue to promote the status of my university. And accord my preceptors the respect due to them. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Muthabeng. We are now moving on to radiography. The head of department, Dr. Mabel Gegana, will lead the procession.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, our beautiful graduates. And the sparkling radiography group. All right, before we take the oath, we also have a story of the radiography light. And for that, I want Chantel to come and explain the meaning of the radiography light. And as she is coming, let's make sure that everybody has got their light on.
Okay, friends, family, and most important, our VIP graduates of 2023, I would like to share the story of the radiography light with you today. In the profession of radiography, the light is a strong symbol. Unlike traditional open flame lights, the radiography light takes the form of X-rays. X-rays are generated in a vacuum glass, contained, controlled. X-rays are switched on only when needed. Their potential to penetrate most objects, including the human body, highlights the responsibility that comes with controlling this form of energy. The glass that encapsulates the radiography light doesn't just serve as a barrier, but it has a stem or a handle that emphasizes the importance of distance. This handle is a symbol of one of the cardinal rules of radiation protection, maintaining a safe distance from the source. The light is one of power, responsibility, harnessing energy, and protecting from its potential harm. It's a tale of workers who navigate the intricate balance, ensuring that the invisible light that they yield and wield serves the purpose without causing any unintended consequences. Thank you.
Thank you, Chantel. Now I'm going to ask the radiography graduates to stand up and hold your glass and your oath. We also have a special way of doing it. Each graduate will say their name and according to their order. So we are ready to start. 1, 2, 3. Come on. Thank you. All right. I'm done with the oath, and according to the program, it must now be the poem before I do the. So our poet comes from the radiography group. Kudakwashi Major. Let's come this side. Okay.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Oh, sorry. Good morning, everyone. All protocols observed. Okay, so my poem today is titled Voice of Valor. Gathered here today are the inheritors of light, meant to shine and rekindle hope for those in the dark, with fear and doubt as their only companion in this crooked path. Gathered here are symbols of an outstretched hand, illuminating the path for the broken and lost in the abyss, so as to be found and reminded that they are not alone. Gathered here today are fellow healthcare workers, practitioners in the art of servitude and kindness, who have journeyed miles towards a shared goal of becoming victors. After facing trials and tribulations unlike any other, practitioners, particularly known as the COVID generation, resilient fighters who thrived against all odds to be here. Gathered here today are my fellow peers. We've made it, right? Yes. We've fought the good fight, right? Yes. We've seen it all and done it all, right? Yes. So we can draw a conclusion from the sleepless nights to breakdown sessions times to finally here before our parents and lecturers who stood proud to see that we made it, right? Well, we have reached the finishing line, so to say. We have reached the last and final stage where pride is set aside, chest held high, so as to allow our voices to echo from our hearts. It's been a long time indeed, and all that remains is the oath which we have done. And so I say, gathered here are the inheritors of light, meant to shine and be of service of humanity's pulse. For in failure many will die with tears in their eyes unless if we step up and practice what we preach from the words that cometh out of our mouths. For if you see, in our hands lies the power to prevent failure, ensuring lives are preserved. In our hands lies the care needed to show hope to the forgotten. Listen closely. Guidance takes the form of a united front with no room for do-overs in a profession dedicated to preserving life. Well, what was is and what is was. Please do not cast away all I have to say. Lend me your ears and a moment of your time to paint a canvas worth more than 1,000 pictures. Remember the words you uttered today. Stand true to them with honor and respect, for in a better world lives those who practice the oath you've claimed today, and in the abyss lives those who choose to forget, never to practice the words you all uttered today. And so, as you step into the realm of healing's embrace, carry the torch of compassion, let it light your way. Inheritors of light, go forth with unwavering might, for in your hands you hold the essence of life's brightest ray. But never forget that there is a clear distinction between what's right and wrong. Your heart is the source. Practice what you've spoken with a voice of valor. Thank you.
Kudakwashe Meja is the name of the student. I must say, contrary to popular belief, our students have diverse talents. They are not only linear, only focusing on health and patience. They can write poems and they can recite them with such confidence. Wonderful. We are now moving on to the announcements of graduates as well as prize winners. I'll call upon Dr. Mehul Kegana again to come to the podium.
Thank you, Program Director. Before I call the graduates, I have a message. When I was thinking about this day, I said, wow, this is our first 480 credit group. the first group that qualifies with a 4-year degree after so many years when we've been offering radiography as a 3-year degree. As I was thinking about you, I went back and said, oh, there are some good things for being a firstborn. For me, from my home, I am the secondborn. I've always envied the opportunities that my sister has. She had to choose like first everything. And I've always like, oh, if the dress doesn't fit her anymore, then it becomes mine. All right. You landed well in this world, and little did we know that COVID was going to be on us. It shook us all, teaching and learning, community engagement and research, clinical training. We had to do with what we had to make ends meet. As you were learning in your little corners how to navigate the system, how to do the lessons online, as lecturers we're also learning how to give lessons online, how to do all that click-up training, but today I'm happy that we're all here. We survived the 2 years of COVID. We made it through up to 2023 when we're fully back on campus to learn what we are supposed to learn to become radiography professionals. It was not easy. If you remember well, you'll know that there were some people that we were with in the first year of study. But COVID brought many things. And it tested everybody's resilience. So for you to be here today, you stood up the test and you passed. You ran the race up to the finishing line. I have told you this so many times that in life, everything has got advantages and disadvantages. The one disadvantage of being like the first one or the firstborn is like everything seems to be tested on you. You felt this during the lecture, during the course of the degree. You were like the implementation phase. I want to assure you, you were not the pilot phase. We knew exactly what we were doing, but you were the implementation phase. As you have taken the oath and will be graduating next year officially, we are proud of you for running your race to the finishing line. As the department, we are proud that we are celebrating the fulfillment of the dream to be counted equal to our counterparts in the school. So there's going to be no more confusions during our meetings in the school because we're all doing a 4-year degree. I say go out there and shine that radiography light and uphold all associated responsibilities. As I'm going to invite you one by one to come to the fourth, you come forward and there's a book there. There you'll be signing your name that you have taken an oath today, and you'll come to me. You give me a paper in your hand, and then I'll nicely pronounce your name and the activities that you have undertaken as a student. We have among us people that have supported us throughout the 4 years of study. We have sponsors, no exact prizes for our students, but the sponsors that supported everything that we have. You have been given gifts already. In those gifts, you have the lead markers. They've been sponsored freely by the Exim company. You have beautiful photos. You know they've been sponsored beautifully by PPS. We have we have even companies that sponsored some of our students with bursaries. So as you come up on the stage, as you walk that way, they will be shaking your hands together with me. So I'm ready now to call the first one with Suheima, and then you can line up after her. Come to me. Our first graduate is Abdul Ghaffar Osman Suheima. Thank you. All right, thank you. I didn't invite the deans. Okay, all right. Thank you. Our second graduate is Zara Ahmed. We have Baraka Ayop. Roshilda Barnard. She also participated in the Bags of Hope project. Thank you. This way. We have Sarah Kutsen. She participated in the Bags of Hope project. She was the class rep 2021-2022, and she was also a social EC member in 2021-2022. We have Ali Erskine. She was a first-year mentor in 2021. She participated in the Bags of Hope project 2020 to 2023. She was a sports EC member for 2021-2022. And something else about her, she was a researcher from first year of study. We have Mandy Geldard. Olympia Sanjo. Move on. Mandilake Jabani. Thank you. Surita Joubert, she participated in the Bags of Hope project 2020 to 2023. She was the deputy class rep in 2022. Thank you. Sbongile Kumalo, she was a first-year mentor in 2021 and a class rep 2023. Atlehang Lidwaba, first-year mentor 2021, first-year guardian on the EC team 2021 to 2022. Thank you. Tuliswa Mabuza. Thank you. Sandra Maneke, she was a first-year mentor in 2021, deputy class rep 2021-2022. Thank you. Mukhadi Makwala, she was a first-year mentor in 2021, participated in the Bags of Hope project 2020 to 2023, treasurer portfolio on the EC committee 2021-2022. Thank you. Irene Malachi. Thank you. Sinian Maritz, she participated in the Bags of Hope project 2020 to 2023. Thank you. Tobeka Mazibugo, she was a first-year mentor 2021, class rep 2020, beginning 2020, and chairperson of the EC from the year 2021-2022. Our poet. Gudakwash Major, he was a first-year mentor 2021 and 2023, deputy class rep 2020, vice chairperson of the Radiography EC 2021-2022, and you know, he is our poet. Thank you. Riabetu Moahi. Thank you. Khumuzo Moema was a first-year mentor in 2021. Thank you. She was a STARS mentor in 2022. Thank you. Untatile Momobagan. Thank you. Jessica Muvango, She was a first-year mentor in 2021. I've got a long list. Charlize Olivier, first-year mentor 2021, Stars Mentor 2022 in Kalitzia residence, participated in the Bags of Hope project 2020 to 2023, Class Rep 2020, Transformation Officer Portfolio for the Radiography EC, and she was also a tutor for DIR 100 and CDR 100 in 2021. Sharissa Pick, she was first-year mentor in 2021 and treasurer for the Radiography EC 2022 to 2023. Thank you. We have Chekofatwa Sibueng. Thank you. One Katrina, by this shot. You should be used to it by now, man. Okay, we have Alwanda Sikakane. She was a first-year mentor. First-year mentor in 2021, an academic and transformation portfolio for the Radiography EC. Thank you. Nonkazimula Sicha, she was a first-year mentor 2021, first-year guardian portfolio on the Radiography EC 2021-2022. We have Jade Stapelberg. Something about her, she's a singer. Zoleka Sorboy, she was a first-year mentor in 2021. Warren Toba, she was a first-year mentor in 2021. Bianca van Heerden. Thank you. Lisandri Flotman. That was the Radiography Implementation Phase Group. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Mabel Kekana. We are now moving on to the Department of Physiotherapy. I will... Okay, great. Professor Joyce Mutabing will announce the winner.
Woo! Yeah,
if I say who, now I'm going to be losing my space here. I'm just going to talk to you a little bit before you come to sign your oath. Thank you, Program Director, and once again, all protocol observed. I acknowledge the leadership here and our guest of honor, parents, and my special graduates. I call you special because today is an exciting day. It actually reminds me of another exciting day we shared together as the Physio family. Who remembers that? Great, Paul. It was so exciting to sit together as a family sharing a meal, but what made it even super exciting was that we were together that evening when the Rugby World Cup final was taking place. I did not know physio students can scream like that. When the score was announced, the hall was crazy. But it was a great day. As a result, I've decided I am going to give you a kind of a parting message. And you all know what I mean by that. And some of you don't want to hear it. I want to talk to you about the keys that will help you to live out the oath that you took earlier. I call those keys CREATE, C-R-E-A-T-E. You know me and acronyms. So the acronym stands for caring, respect, evidence-based practice, attitude, timeliness, and excellence. And I will quickly run through those keys because I think if you listen to them and you make sure that you apply them, you will live out the oath that you took today. The first one is caring, and a number of people have talked about it today, which means it's very important. Firstly, you are part of the School of the Healthcare Sciences, so caring underpins the ethos of our school. It is also the hallmark of Ubuntu, Prof. Moa. A well-known person, Theodore Roosevelt, once said, "People don't care how much you care, how much you know, until they know how much you care." So caring is very important. As you step out as new professionals into the world of healthcare, make sure that you prioritize caring. First and foremost, please take care of yourself so that you can be able to take care of others. As the saying goes, you cannot pour from an empty cup, so make sure that you are in the space to take care of others. We can go on and on about how to take care of yourself, diet, exercise, sleep, etc., etc. You know the drill, just do it. Next is the R, which stands for respect. Respect the law, respect your managers, respect your colleagues, respect your patients, and respect yourself. Respect is the hallmark of an ethical practitioner. As an ethical practitioner, you will respect your clients' and patients' choices and decisions as autonomous people. Show respect as you benefit them through all your interventions and interactions while making sure you do no harm. Treat everyone equally, irrespective of age, sex, or class, because it is their human right and you respect them. The E of your CREATE stands for evidence-based practice. Be an evidence-based and outcomes-driven practitioner and apply the 3 pillars of evidence-based practice which embody client-centeredness. Firstly is that you must use the best available research evidence to benefit your clients. Use the research evidence within the context of your expertise and the available resources. You may know that the research evidence says X, but where you are placed, there is not that resource to can use that evidence. Then you have to go to the next best option. Thirdly, consider the values and preferences of your clients in the spirit of patient-centeredness. Engage your patients on treatment options and respect their choices as influenced by their values and preferences. Remember, you are not there to fix them. You are there to work together with them on their journey to health and functional restoration. The A stands for attitude. The saying goes, attitude determines your altitude, how high you can go, but it can also mean how low you can go. Therefore, there are two attitudes that I would like you to take higher and higher. First is positivity. Nobody wants to work with a negative person. Negativity sucks energy, while positivity adds value. The choice is obvious. The other is gratitude, which was mentioned by our guest speaker as well. Remember the basic manners of please and thank you. An appreciative person is always a pleasure to work with. We are urged also to give thanks in everything, always, and under all circumstances. The T stands for timeliness. We know the saying that there is a time and a season for everything. Another saying goes, time wasted can never be regained. But what is being timely? By that, I mean, it goes beyond just keeping time or being on time. Being timely is about seizing opportune moments in time. Grab and maximize moments in time to learn new skills. You know about lifelong learning. To grow in stature, to develop yourself, and to serve. The E stands for excellence. You know our institution is all about excellence. Excellent is the hallmark of a tax graduate. You were selected into this program because of your excellence, and you studied physio. You excelled in your studies, you are here today. Go out there and let excellence shine through your service. Show up and show off your excellence as you serve your patients, your institution, and your profession. Make us proud. In conclusion, I leave you with this quote from an unknown author, some people say is Pope X, who said, "Hold strong to your convictions, remain humble in your speech, and let your actions tell your story." Congratulations, and I thank you. Now, as you come line by line to sign your oath, Dr. Gorky will be calling your names. Dr. Gorky, please.
Thank you, Prof. Program Director, Prof. De Jager, Prof. Steenkamp, protocol observed. While we wait for our students, we just want to say thank you to our sponsors. They will be mentioned as we go through our program. We really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Firstly, Agodi Shisoba. Jonathan Barty. Megan Ann Boyde. Venus Chiloa. Ratanang Chauke. Caitlin Klute. She also gets the prize for the student for outstanding contribution to the profession of physiotherapy. The prize is sponsored by the Department of Physiotherapy, and I asked Professor Mutabeng to hand over the prize. She got this prize for the student. She's sharing this prize, and we will announce the other student later on. In 2 clinical blocks, they obtain sponsors to get equipment to actually exceed and prolong then to better the service of the students and when they have left. Thank you so much. I ask Professor Moster to come forward for the next prize, Alexia de Cruz. She gets the prize for the best final year student in professional development and leadership, and this prize is also sponsored by the Department of Physiotherapy. Megan Davis. Megan Delaney. Anay Du Plessis. Wilke Du Plessis. Inge de Plooi. Alana Eckley. Danelle Fourie. Danelle is also obtaining a degree with distinction. Tamlin Hawley. Tamlin is also obtaining her degree with distinction. Kirsten Helberg. From Sonics. Kirsten was in the group who is the runner-up for the research project, and the prize is sponsored by Bookmark under the leadership of Dr. Magida. Amy Holliday, degree with distinction. Caitlin Jacobus. Stefan Kemp. Julius Kratz. Julius was part of the research group who got the prize for the best research presentation, and also they are sharing the next prize, the prize for the best research physiotherapy project in the final year of study. This prize is sponsored by BSN, and it was under the leadership of Professor Mutabeng. Umpile Makafola. Gopotsu Matume, she was also part of the group that got the prize for the runner-up research project under the leadership of Dr. Magida. Angel Mkunu. Dintle Mfete. Pretty Mukwa. Magotsu Malopa. Tuto Mulapu. He was also part of the group who gets the prize for the runner-up research project under the leadership of Dr. Magida. Lara Moelman, she was also part of the group for the prize that received the prize for the runner-up research project sponsored by Bookmark under the leadership of Dr. Magida. Londani Mudau, she is part of the group that gets the prize for the best physiotherapy research project in the final year of study, sponsored by BSN. She was also part of the group that got the prize for the best research presentation, and she also obtains her degree with distinction. Sipasihle Ndaba is part of the other group that gets the prize for the best physiotherapy research project in the final year of study. This group was led by Dr. Viljoen. They also managed to publish their research in an international journal before they actually graduated or got their final exam. And just to put the cherry on top of it, this group also managed to get to present their research at the Sport Congress in Monaco next year. Danelle Niels was also part of this group, and therefore she also gets the prize for the best physiotherapy research project in the final year of study, sponsored by BSN. Brandon Pillay. Sandra Ruiz. Daniela Rudolph was part of the group who get the prize for the best physiotherapy research project in the final year of study. It's sponsored by BSN. She was also part of the group who will get the prize for the best presentation of the final research. She also obtains the prize for the best final year student in sport, sponsored by the physiotherapy department, and she obtains a degree with distinction. Well done. Bianca Skuman is part of the group that gets the prize for the runner-up research project sponsored by Bookmark under the leadership of Dr. Magida. She obtains a degree with distinction, and Bianca is also the student who has got the best marks in the principles of physiotherapy, and the prize therefore is sponsored by the South African Society of Physiotherapy. Congratulations. Mia Schulenberg. Ramokone Seretlu. Rumbi Shipalane. Stand on that one, there you are. Kutluane Sindane. Naledi Singh. Charlotte Smith, she obtains her degree with distinction. She also gets the prize for the student, the best final year student in neurology, and this prize was sponsored by Rehab Works, and Professor Mutabeng will on their behalf give you the prize. Sarah Long, degree with distinction. Shantai Stadler. Sanmarie Stachman. Sanmarie also shares the prize for the outstanding contribution to the profession of physiotherapy, sponsored by the Department of Physiotherapy, as I have explained earlier, on their excellent work within the 2 blocks to get extra sponsors. Thank you. Zahira Stevens. Natasha Toy. Kylan van der Westhuizen. Tyler van die Kerk. Tyler is part of the group that get the prize for the best physiotherapy research project in the final year of study, sponsored by BSN, the publication group. Tyler also gets the prize for the best final year student in ICU, sponsored by Bookmark. Dr. Mishinkani, will you please give the prize? She also gets the prize for the best final year student in clinical practice, where the prize is sponsored by the SASP. Thank you, Mrs. Fourie. She also gets the prize for the best overall final year student in physiotherapy. The prize is... The prize is sponsored by Johanel Smith, and she obtains the degree with distinction. Melanie Venter. Pita Venter, she obtains the degree with distinction. She also gets the prize for the best final year student in orthopedic manipulative therapy, sponsored by the Orthopedic Manipulative Group of Northern Gauteng. Mrs. Kumati will hand over the prize. Well done. Michelle Verster. Michelle is part of the group that gets the prize for the best physiotherapy research project in the final year of studies, sponsored by BSN, and she's part of the publication group. Yedia Foster. Yedia is part of the group that gets the prize for the best research presentation and also the group that has got the best physiotherapy research project in the final year of studies sponsored by BSN. Well done. Ada Wiggett, she obtains her degree with distinction. Caleb Williams. Nontando Zwane. Nontando also gets the prize for the best physiotherapy research project in the final year of studies sponsored by BSN, as well as the prize for the best research presentation. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Elzette Gorki and Professor Joyce Mutabeng from the Department of Physiotherapy. We are now moving on to the Department of Occupational Therapy, and I'll call upon the head of department, Professor Kitty Ace.
Thank you, Dr. Matsebatsela, Professor De Jager, Professor Steenkamp. My special OT class. I stand here before you with immense pride and a heart filled with joy. Today marks a significant milestone in your journey as transforming from diligent students to competent professionals. I have had the privilege of witnessing your growth through, both academically and professionally and personally over the past 4 years. I have seen you overcome challenges, collaborate with your peers, and embrace the values that define our profession. Occupational therapy is not merely a profession, but it's a calling, a commitment to making a positive change and a difference in the lives of the clients that you're going to serve. As you embark on this new chapter in your life, remember that your journey as professionals is a continuous one. Embrace opportunities of lifelong learning, stay curious, and remain open to innovation in this ever-evolving healthcare system. Our ability to adapt and grow will not only enhance your own practice, but it will also contribute to the advancement of the field of occupational therapy. In the words of the great Nelson Mandela, remember this: education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Your continuous commitment to education positions you as agents of change in the world of occupational therapy. Reflect, which you can do very well by now, on what and who you are going to become when you step into the profession next year. Be a person with a positive attitude. Treat other people with genuine kindness. Appreciate your own uniqueness. Think, do, and become amazing life changers. In conclusion, let me express my deepest admiration to all of you. The road ahead is filled with challenges, but I'm confident that you possess the skills and the knowledge and the compassion to overcome these challenges. Your success is not just measured by the degree you hold, but by the lives you are going to touch and the positive change you are going to bring into this world. May your journey as an occupational therapist be as rewarding and fulfilling as the time, these 4 years that you spent in our department at the University of Pretoria. I have no doubt that you will carry the torch of excellence and compassion, lighting the way for a healthier and more inclusive future. Thank you, and the best wishes on your remarkable journey ahead. Can I ask then that you come up forward, bring your certificates with, your oath, so that you can sign the oath at the table in front. Amanda Aitken, she is passing the degree with a distinction. And for all the reasons I'm going to state now, she has obtained numerous prizes. The prize for the highest mark in the final year, donated by Suzanne and Annette de Toué, and you'll receive the prizes there. The highest mark in the final year of the physical field of occupational therapy, donated by CE Mobility. For the highest mark in the final year in the psychiatric field of occupational therapy, donated by the late Professor Wilhelm Boermer. For the best overall student during community fieldwork, donated by the Health Source Trust, and this is a shared prize. For the best student in practice management in the final year, in IHL 413, donated by the Institute of Occupational Therapists in Private Practice. And then lastly, the highest mark in the vocational rehabilitation field of occupational therapy, donated by Dr. Enos Romano. Congratulations. Nabil Mohammed. Chantal Chilwani. Christy Cronier, also a degree with distinction, and she also receives the prize for the best overall student during community fieldwork, donated by the Health Source Trust, as well as for the best student project in the service learning fieldwork, sponsored by Mrs. Success Muhaji. Melissa Kroukamp, receiving a degree with a distinction, and also for the best research project in the final year, who is donated by our Occupational Therapy Association. Ilana de Klerk, degree with distinction, and she gets a prize for the best student project in the service learning fieldwork, sponsored by Mrs. Success Muachi. Congratulations. Kayla Dirks. Jana Dreekmeijer, she receives the prize for the best research project in the final year, donated by Occupational Therapy Association. Tasha Erasmus, who receives the degree with a distinction. She also is part of the shared prize for the best student project in service learning fieldwork, sponsored by Mrs. Success Muachi. Tasha was also the chairperson of the Health EC in her term. Carly Fourie. Romein Groenewald, the degree with distinction. Rudey Groewe, she is also part of the best research project in the final year, donated by our Occupational Therapy Association. Amara Kadia. Sunay Kritzinger, and she receives the prize for the highest mark in the psychiatric clinical field of occupational therapy. This is donated by the Psychiatry Occupational Therapy Interest Group, POTS. Congrats. Bontle Kwena. Joseph Lowe receives his degree with distinction. Samantha Maila. Komotso Mahongwa. She receives also the best research project in the final year, donated by Occupational Therapy Association. Karabu Makupela. Leanne Meyer. Bongeka Makizi. Say to me. Zeketelo Machengu. No, I'm going to say witness. Mtimkulu. Witness Mtimkulu. Okay. Velangenkosi. Mtimkulu. Mtimkulu. Tendai Mutimutema, she is receiving the degree with distinction. She is also receiving the prize for the student that embodies the value of occupational therapy as voted by all the fourth-year students and the lecturers. She also received the prize for the best student project in service learning fieldwork, sponsored by Mrs. Success Moagi. Congratulations. Matambo Nkopodi. Olwetu Ntiani. Catherine Ulschich received the degree with distinction. Dionella Paula de Silva Rocha. Tepang Patla. Lenay Prinsloo receives the degree with distinction. Kwena Raputu. Erika Rickert. Savannah Sheeran. Carmi Stein. Christy Stein. Jacomina Swart. Vinay Tempelhof receives the degree with distinction. Carla van der Berg receives the degree with distinction. Monique Volpe receives the degree with distinction. Terrell Willis. Christine Wright. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Cutie Ace and the Department of Occupational Therapy. We are moving on to the Department of Nursing, and I'll call upon Professor Shelley Mowa.
Good morning once again. I'm the head of department in the nursing science, and today I'm standing here to congratulate the class of 2023. Program Director, the Deanery, our Honorable Dean of Faculty of Healthcare Sciences, Professor De Jager, our Honorable guest, Pearl, and all protocol observed, I'd like to take this opportunity to congratulate the class of 2023 from the nursing department. Today marks the most important day in your lives. I think we have the poet when she was saying, the words that you are saying are not just words. They need to be put into action wherever you will be going. And as you have pledged and committed yourself to serve the vulnerable around the clock, you need to think back, sit back and reiterate. The service point is not a child's play. You have worked so hard to be where you are today, and as a department, we like to congratulate you. You have taken this oath in the nursing profession in order to serve with pride. When you pledge it, it means that you are going to serve without boundaries. In your pledge, we indicate that we serve disregard of race, religion, and ethnicity. So go out there and serve the people of Africa and beyond. As nurses, we serve under different circumstances and under different contexts. But what I want to tell you, the graduate, nursing specifically, there are policy frameworks that we need to follow. Despite whatever, despite your position, despite whatever race or color or whatever, know that the policy framework are going to govern where you are placed. Already, some of you who have signed already the community service, where you are going to be placed, there will be policies that need you to abide with. Please go and make us proud as the alumnus, the life changers of South Africa. In closing, I would like to say, go well and serve the nations. However, remember the oath that you pledged today is a symbolic professional affirmation of what nursing is, and you as a nurse, you are. Thank you once again for sticking with us despite the challenges that have been mentioned throughout your training. Thank you so much. Okay, the first graduate from nursing is Budunki, B.Nerd degree. Budunki Tile. Thank you. The next we have Rebecca Catman, who obtained from the nursing department the best prize for psychiatric nursing in the final year of study. She shares this prize with Naomi, and again she took all the prizes. In fact, again is the best nursing science theory in the final year of study, and also the nursing midwifery in the final year of study. She shares the prize with Diale, and then again general nursing science as the best prize in the final year of study. Thank you, Kathy. Nokasi Dlamini. Danica da Silva, Diale ke atlegile. Diale ke atlegile shared the prize of the best midwifery in the final year of study. She shared the prize with Catman, as I've indicated. Thank you. Kayla Haynes. Thank you. Sylvia Tulisile Hlongwane. Tenyiko Mabeka. Training. Okay. Training a lady. Okay. Michaela Petmo. Naria Dinchabelin. Yolanda Mahlangu. Napi Rutla. Bakang Mope. Nelisiwe Nube. Tumelo Mtsweni. Ayabonga Ngobese. Thank you. Nombuso Nkosi. Malefu Wanga. Tula Numa. Sihlahle Matete. Angel Mbata. Ramoroka Mabatu. Wendy Ntuli. Mohau Natani. Pulusho Shago. And Pulusho also got the Henrietta Stockdale floating trophy to the student with the most professional attitude during the course of her training. Umogolo Sijosingwe. Umogolo obtained the highest mark in community nursing in the final year of study. She also obtained a Charlotte Cell floating trophy for the student who demonstrate most compassion during any study year in the Department of Nursing Science. Thank you. Thank you, Lizelle. The next is Lizelle Sonnepoel. Lizelle Sonnepoel obtained from the Department of Nursing Science a prize of the best achievement in nursing science practica in the final year of study. Thank you, Lizelle. Okay. We know how to do. What is this? Paulina Kabotamani. Tladi Kinosi. Kumocho Chiang. Onati. Duane. Okay, now we have Naume Uwanga, who obtained from the Department of Nursing the best marks and the highest in psychiatric nursing in the final year of study. Okay, Zungo Indibe.
Thank you, Professor Moore and the Department of Nursing. We are now moving on to the Department of Dietetics and Human Nutrition. I will call upon Dr. Hita Lehodi.
Thank you, Mr. Program Director, and all protocol observed. To our graduates, on behalf of the staff at the Department of Human Nutrition, I would first like to thank and appreciate our sponsors. Some of them are not here, but thank you for making the prizes that we will be handing out today possible. And to you, as you know, this has been the UP saying to encourage you. It says the finish line is yours. Fly UP. Even as you have now finished your studies and are about to obtain your degrees, for some of you, it seemed like the flight would only end in a fatal crash. Actually, some of you crashed, but even in the crash, you did not despair. You got up again and took again to the skies. You fought your way back to flight. Just like the eagle, when it reaches 40 years of age, it celebrates a life long lived. That is not a life without challenges and struggles, but it celebrates survival and victory. And today we celebrate you. Even where then it has a challenge, and I'm talking about the eagle, to make a choice to either keep on living or to die. This is 40 years later. At this age, its talons are old and inflexible, which make it difficult for it to fly in keeping with its known reputation. Its wings are old and they become stuck to its chest, thus making it difficult for it to fly. Its beak is blunt, making it difficult for it to catch its prey as it is known to do so with great precision. The eagle can choose to stay the same and risk inevitable death, or choose to change, which is a painful process that takes time. When the decision to live has been taken, the eagle then flies to a mountain and sits on its nest. There, it plucks out its talons when its new ones grow back. It knocks its beak against a rock until it plucks it out. Then it waits for a new beak to grow back. The eagle plucks out its old age feathers. And after 5 months of renewal, the eagle takes its famous flight of rebirth and lives for another 30 years. My message to you as you go out there is that change is inevitable. Change is important for survival. In order to survive and thrive, choose change. In order to survive, choose to forget old painful memories. Put away the harmful habits and headaches. Only when you are freed from the past can you take advantage of the present and live a life of peace. Refuse to be a passive member and observer in society, but choose to be one who brings about change in the lives of your patients, your clients, and communities. Refuse to complain about those who bring about change that you cannot agree with, but be the change that you want to see. Be a partner with positive changers who are change agents and colleagues from diverse disciplines and with members of different communities in order to bring about meaningful change. With these words, I say to you, go out there and fly. I would now invite our graduates to please come and approach the stage. My colleagues are also going to help me hand out the prizes. We also have some sponsors who are in the midst of us. So when the students are called out, if you can please come and stand next to me as we hand out the prizes. Some of you even look like tired eagles. Okay. Let me shake your hand. Leah Abba, with distinctions in food service management, community nutrition, and dietetic profession. Ayola Kele, certificate awarded for participating in the Happy Peer Mentorship Program. Okay. Tayiba Elemdin. This one is gonna be here for a while, so just get used to the face. With distinction in food service management, community nutrition, medical nutrition therapy, the dietetic profession, advanced human nutrition, and Tayiba also obtains the degree with distinction. The awards, so she gets the award for the Reserve International Award for the highest mark obtained in community nutrition, B. Braun Medical Awards for the highest mark obtained in medical nutrition. Future Life Award, the highest mark obtained in food service systems. Future Life Award for the highest mark obtained in dietetic profession. The Future Life Award again for the highest mark obtained in advanced human nutrition. These are different modules. The ADSA Award for the highest mark obtained in medical nutrition therapy. I hope you brought a baki. The Nativa Award for the best performance during internship practice training. The Delta Surgical Award for the highest mark obtained in research in the 3rd year and in the 4th year. The Fresenius Kabi Award for the highest mark obtained in nutrition support in the 4th year. Last but not least, the Nestle South Africa Award for the best overall academic performance. Well done. Ndiphile Ngondobi. Yeah, distinction in dietetic profession. Thank you, sir. Well done. Bridget Mutsipa obtains a distinction in community nutrition and also a certificate awarded for participating in the Happy Peer Mentorship Program. Ethel Mufamadi. Well done. Dineo Patlamuhlaka. Katarina Makhadu obtains a distinction in dietetic profession. Well done. Singobile Magubani. Well done. Okay. Ina Kotze obtains a distinction in the dietetic profession. Well done. Megan Lutz obtains a distinction in community nutrition, medical nutrition therapy, and the dietetic profession. Well done. Mielani Makubele obtains a distinction in community nutrition and is awarded a certificate for participating in the Happy Peer Mentorship Program. Well done. Velia Mampani is awarded with a certificate for participating in the Happy Peer Mentorship Program. Well done. Spenge Patlani. Come. Well done. Oh my goodness. Nomvula Radebe with distinction in community nutrition, a distinction in the dietetic profession, and also obtains an award from PPS for outstanding sustainable growth in the 3rd and 4th year. Well done. Olona Sonaba obtains a distinction in community nutrition and in dietetic profession. Well done. Yolanda Rapahla obtains a distinction in community nutrition. Well done. And short but not least, Litabo Dabane obtains a distinction in community nutrition and dietetic profession. Well done.
Thank you. I think we should give a collective round of applause to all our prize winners and graduates. I'm convinced, after hearing all the awards and distinctions and everything that was announced here, I'm convinced that you, ladies and gentlemen, are some of the most talented and gifted people in the country, and perhaps even globally. It would be a waste of talent if you strive for mediocrity and just go out to do the bare minimum and be complacent. It would be a betrayal to all those people who have supported you, your families, your lecturers, your university, your sponsors. I therefore urge you to strive to be the best that you can be, to achieve your full potential and realize your self-actualization. And you can do this, as some of the speakers have already mentioned, by striving for lifelong learning. Now, you can strive for lifelong learning by continuously upgrading yourself, by enrolling for postgraduate qualification, postgraduate diplomas, extra courses, short courses to enhance your skills. You can also strive by listening and learning from your colleagues and even your patients. You can also be engaged in interdisciplinary and transdisciplinary collaborations. If you are a physiotherapist, you can work with nurses, you can work with doctors. Doctors, dentists don't know much about human nutrition, for example. You can partner with them and come up with the innovations and even go beyond the Faculty of Health Sciences and partner with engineers, for example. Imagine an engineer partnering with a physiotherapist to come up with the best technologies for rehabilitation of patients. That is what your oath-taking is all about, to continuously upgrade yourself so that you can give the highest possible care to your patients. I'll now call upon the head of School of Healthcare Sciences, Dr. Mabel Gegana, to give a vote of thanks.
Oh, what a day. What a beautiful day. I would like to first thank the Lord God Almighty for giving us this beautiful day and giving us the opportunity to see this day, all of us. And special thanks go to the faculty leadership, Prof. Dian Diager, Prof. Vanessa Steenkamp, and Prof. Flavia Singibuje, and Prof. Tivani Mashamba Thompson in their absentia, for all the support that we give to our school. We appreciate it very much. To our sponsors, we want to thank you. We want to thank you very much for helping us encourage our students to excel in what they are doing. And our relationship does not start or end with the prizes. You are there to help us as lecturers to make sure that whatever we are teaching is on par with what the industry is looking for. So we appreciate the relationship that we have with you. To all staff members in the School of Healthcare Sciences, and with this I mean both the academic and our support staff. This day is nothing without all the hard work and the many endless hours that you put in the work so that we can have these beautiful graduates today. To our beautiful graduates, you are the light. And people do not light the lamp and put it under the table. but they put it on the lampstand, and it gives light to all who are in the house. Let your light shine before men. Let them see your good work. You are graduates from a very prestigious university, renowned for its quality of the graduates produced, well sought of nationally and internationally. You have been educated in these 4 years on subjects like ethics and professionalism. You know the importance of communities, why we must engage with the communities. You learn from the communities, and the communities learn from you. You guide the communities on how to make their lives better. You have been taught research, and you did it from the beginning. Identifying the problem statement, you ended up with writing a research article. We just want to publish those articles, and congratulations to the team in physiotherapy that has already published. You are well-rounded graduates, fully equipped to face the world. Go out there with confidence, not pride that kills, confidence. Remember to greet everyone where you will be going, especially as you start your ComServe. There might be something that you want from that cleaner, from that porter, or the security guard to help you with one day. So greetings. In ethics, we taught you respect for humanity. It is not about the status, the class, or what. We are all humans, and all of us deserve to be respected. So from the School of Healthcare Sciences, we say, go out there, shine the UP flag, #LifeChangers, make us proud.
Thank you, Dr. Gegana. We are reaching the end of our program now. I think you might have heard previously from our dean and other speakers, and even Dr. Mabel Gegana. She talks about life changers. That is our officious hashtag. It means that by the time you leave here, I'm sure by now, you feel that the university has changed your life. From the time you walked in to the time you walk out, you should feel that you have changed. You are a better person, you are a better professional. But most importantly, it means that when you go out there, you commit to change lives for the better, especially when you are in the health sciences. So I'm now going to behave like one of the popular preachers, only I'm not wearing the gown. When I say hashtag, I would like you to give a resounding life changers. Hashtag. Thank you. We are going to stand up for the national anthem, which will be led by the audiovisual people, I think. And then afterwards, if we can please enjoy the refreshments with us downstairs at the Reutenbach Theater. Can you please stand up for the national anthem?